A lot of our people are poor. They take the bus to work.
For the men and women of the United Food and Commercial Workers Local 876, times could be better. Statewide unions are struggling to survive, watching membership tumble and wages stall.
The wages have been very minimal.
The union represents more than 17,000 grocery store employees, mostly at Kroger stores here in Michigan. Workers like Timothy Murphy, who's been a cashier for the last 3 years. Today, he makes $11.80 an hour.
So many are disappointed that the hourly wage increases were so small.
Their contract was negotiated by this man, Roger Robinson. Until last summer, he was the longtime president of Local 876.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Where you going?
And what had him hiding behind a door last week is what we've uncovered. When he was named president in 2006, Robinson made about $158,000 a year. But unlike his members, his salary climbed quickly. By 2009, he pulled in about $214,000. By 2013, about $250,000. And just 2 years after that, Robinson made about $310,000. By comparison, the head of the UAW, with more than 24 times the members, made about half what Robinson took in. Even the head of the UFCW's international union, with more than 1.2 million members, made less than Robinson. But seeing his pay double in about a decade wasn't enough. Last June, he decided to retire, and on his way out the door, he left with a boatload of money, more than $650,000.
Sure, they should be well paid, but not like corporate CEOs. I mean, that's not what the labor movement is about.
Ken Paff is a founder of the Teamsters for a Democratic Union, a reform movement that's fought to rein in salaries of union officials.
The union movement can't afford to have top officials be using the union to advance themselves and not the members, and degrading the image of the union.
Unions aren't doing very well. You did extremely well last year. And I'm just wondering, were you thinking about yourself or were you thinking about your members?
Robinson said he spent decades at the union and deserved his big payout. While he's been president, union assets have risen more than 50%. But as stores have closed, union membership has fallen by 10%.
I think it's outrageous to walk away with that much money. How nice. I want that job.
Robinson didn't sign his own check. It had to be approved by the union's executive board, and that included its new president, Dan Peterson. He declined an on-camera interview, so when we caught up with him as he pulled into his driveway last week...
Hey, Dan, where you going?
He pulled right back out.
Would you got a minute?
And sped away.
Where you going?
Hours later came this statement, calling Robinson's big payout part of a long-standing separation agreement that, once paid out, was immediately ended for all future presidents. Timothy Murphy can't imagine what all that money would even look like. Next year, he's due for a raise, too. Another 30 cents an hour.
The higher echelon always gets the biggest chunk of change, and the employees are left to fend with what's left.